I have been pastor here at Grace for now almost 40 years and have served as the assistant to the bishop and as director of evangelical mission for the National Church for the last 12 years. And in that time, I have seen countless friends, parishioners, colleagues, relatives simply disappear. Some have just walked away. Some have stomped away in anger and frustration. Some have moved. Some have lost their jobs. Some have transitioned into new careers. Some have graduated and simply moved on. Some have grown up and found the relationships no longer needed. Some have died. They've just gone. But the truth of the matter is, they've never left. They're still there. They are there in our memories. They are there in the words that they spoke, the things that they did, the part they played in our life. And they show up in sometimes the most inconvenient times, bringing us pain in those memories. Or perhaps a smile, a warming of the heart, even a laughter. But the truth is, try as we might to divorce them, they will always go with us, influencing our life, our relationships, our thoughts, our behaviors. Try as we might, they are there. Because we are social creatures. And though those bonds get stressed and broken, the memories persist. We are social. That is how we were created. If we look at that second creation story in Genesis, which is actually the oldest of the two, we discover that Adam, man, is simply another one of the creatures until he encounters bone of his bone and flesh of his flesh. It is in relationship with another human being that he becomes human. Our humanity is in our community. And with community, with relationships, there comes responsibility, one for another. God puts them in paradise, gives them everything they ever needed, wanted, desired. Only one thing: don't eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Well, we know how that goes. The relationship between the man and woman is broken. The relationship between God is broken. And as Genesis plays out, that brokenness continues between siblings, in communities, in the nation. You see, our track record is not real good. And it continues to struggle. There has been an incipient individualism that has been creeping around for generations, but has reached new ugliness in the midst of this pandemic. The sense that I can do whatever I want because it's my right. I'm free to be me, alone. I don't care about you. You don't matter. It's my body, my right. The truth is, it's never just me. It's always us. To be fully human is to be us. And every time we try to be me, we become less than human. We break those bonds. Or so we think. Because those bonds can never really be broken. They will impair us as a people, as a nation, as communities, as church. Most days I'm not terribly hopeful, at least not in my fellow humanity. But I do cling to the promise that in the midst of the brokenness, God has promised never to divorce us. In Christ, he seals that deal. The covenant is made secure. The promises have no escape clause. There is no certificate of divorce in this relationship. God will be our God. Despite our failure to be human with one another, he will continue to surround us with what we need, to put people in our lives to restore us to health, to give us new hope, new courage, to give us life once again. Yeah, I'm not terribly thrilled with those around me some days, but God keeps putting them back, that I may be human, that I may know life and have it abundant. God, when human bonds are broken and we lack the love or skill to restore the hope of healing, give us grace and make us still. Through that stillness with your Spirit, come into our world of stress, for the sake of Christ forgiving all the failures we confess. You in us are bruised and broken. Hear us as we seek release from the pain of earlier living. Set us free and grant us peace. Send us, God of new beginnings, humbly hopeful into life. Use us as a means of blessing. Make us stronger. Give us faith. Give us faith to be more faithful. Give us hope to be more true. Give us love to go on learning. God, encourage and renew.